Welcome back. The overtime bill for shelter management has been in excess of $600,000 since Hurricane Dorian. That from the Minister of Social Services and Community Development, the Honorable Frankie Campbell, who outlined some new expenses of hurricane recovery. Minister Campbell also explained what are the lessons Hurricane Dorian has taught.
Overtime alone coming out of Dorian and shelter management is in excess of $600,000. Fortunately, we've gotten a lot of donations and gifts in terms of food items, clothing, etc. So we haven't had a significant financial expense in that regard. But we've had to clean the shelters. We've had to fund fuel for generators. We've had to fund extra cleaning. We've had to fund additional workers. So there have been other expenses that.
Minister of Social Services and Urban Development, the Honorable Frankie Campbell, says to date, 101 persons remain at shelters at the old Bahamas Academy campus, while 330 are at the Kendall GL Isaacs Gym, but those numbers continue to decrease. Mr. Campbell says there are many takeaway lessons from this experience with Dorian, especially those associated with protocols for hurricane shelters.
One of the challenges that we had would have been frustration of persons who genuinely were offering of themselves. But we have a duty to do our due diligence to ensure that we weren't being exploited. We want to have a list of persons who are pre-vetted, a list of partners who we can speak for on the dime and have them accessed should the need arise.
With climate change a major concern, superstorms like Dorian may be a common occurrence. Minister Campbell said in the past, people may not have needed shelters for more than 72 hours, but Dorian has shown the need for modification.
We saw the incident where we had to evacuate persons from our southern islands, and then we saw where we had to evacuate persons from our northern islands. But this time, we've been sheltering them now for more than 3 months. We have to anticipate that being a possibility moving forward. So in that regard, we've entered into discussions with the Red Cross to have a solid partner in terms of shelter management moving forward.
You may recall in days past, the Red Cross had sole responsibility for shelter management. Since then, Social Services manages such facilities.